I hate to do this, but I have to and I'm going to explain to you why I have to do it somewhere in the middle towards the end of the video. But I want to start off. Look, my heart goes out to, what's his name? Gustavo Arnell, the CFO of Bed Bath and Beyond. My heart goes out to him and his family, and God bless his family. But suicide is a very, very selfish act. Okay, especially when you have family. And look, if I get hate for this video, I'm going to get hate. There's nothing I can do about it. You can't see a lot of people. I've been watching a lot of people. I was just watching The Mandalorian, and I was watching Tony De Niro, and of course, they said kind words, and they were talking about what could have led to it. Bed Bath and Beyond is in severe, severe financial trouble. And the thing is, I'm not going to even go there with Ryan Cohen because I know I'm not going there. I'm just not going to go there. Okay. But no matter what the case is, okay, when you start saying things like, because like Tony De Niro said something that kind of affected me. I'm going to be honest with you. He said something that affected me. He's like, he saw a guy that got laid off. He knew a guy that got laid off with an engineering job. Went home with the exhaust in his garage and, say goodnight, Irene, right? It's very important that after you say that, you have to explain that suicide is not the approach that anyone should take. Okay, life is too precious. Okay, we are all here for some purpose. And if you have family, that's the biggest purpose. And it doesn't even make a difference. Like, I understand his children, what's his name? Gustavo was grown up. So some people are like, oh, at least the kids were grown up. Now, they still need a father. Listen, a father is a father forever. I don't care what age my kids are. My children need me. They could be 30 years old. Hopefully I'm still around, right? I'm just saying, God, please, look after me and my family. But I'm just saying that, they're always my kids. So see, some parents, I've met a lot of people like this, like they'll say, once my kids turn 18, I'm kicking them out and they're on their own. They're on their own. I've known a lot of people like this, and I think that's absurd. And let's just say I've known people like that in my own family. Okay, I'm not going to get too specific, but in our family, there are many people who think that way, that once their kids are 18, that's it. Move out, get the F out, you're on your own, don't bother me for nothing, except the hello and goodbye, Merry Christmas, send me a birthday card. Other than that, go F yourself. And no. That's not the case with me. Okay, my kids can always count on me for the rest of their lives. You know what I mean? I don't care if they're, 8 years old. I don't care if they get married. I don't care if they're adults. They need my help. I'm there. I'm always there to lend a helping hand. Because my family's my blood. Okay. And I don't feel that just because your children are older, they no longer need a father, or they no longer need a mother. They need a mother forever, and they need a father forever. They always need you. And I just think that suicide is a very, very selfish act, because you're not thinking of your family. You're not thinking of how much they need you, how much they depend on you. You're only thinking of yourself, because you got yourself in hot water. You can't deal with it. You can't take, the bed that you made. So you're just like, that's it. Let me take the easy way out. And as much as my heart goes out to him and his family, and it does, I don't want to be an advocate of suicide, because there's too many people that are coming across. I'm watching all these YouTube videos, and I understand, I get it. You want to be sympathetic. Yes, of course, I'm sympathetic too for his family. Not really for him so much, because listen, whatever he did was of his own doing. Listen, men have to be strong. You know how many mistakes I make in my life? Let me give you an example. I made a lot of mistakes. I'm making mistakes that I'm paying for now. In many ways. That doesn't mean I'm going to kill myself. Doesn't mean I'm going to commit suicide. You got to face the music. You got to be strong. You got to be tough. Okay? It's like Rocky Balboa. It's not how hard you hit. It's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's it. Like some people, they get hit, they're knocked out for good. They can't get up. They're just that's it. And you know what? Look, I understand a lot of people go through a lot of problems in this world, and I'm not trying to diminish the problems people go to. I'm not trying to do that because I know some people have some serious problems. I have serious problems. What do you think? I don't have serious problems. My wife has stage 4 breast cancer. She's my rock. She's everything in my family. She's everything to my children. Okay, a lot of men might have broke down. Seriously, they might have went crazy. They'd be like, "Oh my God, my father just died. My mother had a triple bypass heart operation. I found my mother in her apartment. She was collapsed. She had double pneumonia. She almost died. I saved her life. I called 911. I got the ambulance there. If I did not go there, it was amazing. That's why she's living back with me now because she can't live alone. She's at that age now. She has a lot of health problems. She cannot live alone. Because let me tell you something. It was almost like someone sent me. Maybe it was my father. Someone sent me there, like a guardian angel. Someone said, go visit your mother. Go visit. I heard like a voice in my head because I had no intention of going there. I was in the car. I just went to Zano's. I picked up a tremendous amount of food, which I was eventually later going to bring to my mother. But at that very moment, I had no interest. I was going home. I wanted to eat. I was starving. I wanted to eat dinner. But I kept hearing his voice. It's like crazy. I kept hearing his voice in my head. Go visit your mother. Go visit. And I went and I saw her collapsed on the floor. And of course, I immediately called 911. We got her to the hospital. She had double pneumonia. They pumped her with antibiotics. They saved her life. But getting back, it's like I just don't want to be an advocate for weakness. And suicide, yes, it's a form of weakness. To me, it is. I'm sorry. Because you're only thinking of yourself. You're not thinking of your family. You got to think of your family. We all are going through hard times. And a lot of us are going through very, very hard times. Very hard times. But suicide should never be an option because you have people who love you in this world. You have people who depend on you in this world. And you have people who need you in this world. And you cannot be selfish and only think of yourself. You have to think of your family. And that's my 2 cents on it. But of course, God bless him. God bless his family. My heart goes out to all of them.